everybody. Welcome to episode 17 of the Gambit Spotting podcast. Today's episode is Omega Red and Naming Remy. We're continuing on the Gambit guide. So, if you're just listening for the first time today and you would like to get Gambit news right as it comes out, please remember to sign up for our Substack. It is free, and you get email notifications every time there's a new spot or a new comic, or anytime someone lets us know the Gambit is in something somewhere, we post it on there. So that's the free tier, or you can also sign up to sponsor us and support the podcast for only $5 a month. You too can support the poor little nerds like us. we need some like that Sarah McLachlan music playing in the background.
In the arms of the angel. Just us looking sad in black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please support the podcast. Please help me pay for the software.
The Gambit podcast. Yeah, exactly. We need the software.
Yeah. My husband is tired of my shit. Anyway. Moving into the Gambit guide, today's episode, we have 4 issues that are all in a row for the, I think, first time since we started this podcast. And then we just threw in a random Uncanny for relevance. So there's 4 issues of X-Men and then 1 of Uncanny. So the first one we're going to dive into today is X-Men number 4. It's part of the ongoing series. The title for this one is The Resurrection and the Flesh, which is kind of a creepy name. Cover date for this is February of 92. It was actually released in November of 91. The writer for this one, we've switched from Claremont to John Byrne, and also Jim Lee. So Jim Lee's still involved. The penciler for this one is also Jim Lee. Inker is Scott Williams, and colorist is Joe Rosas. That's the dream team right there. The Gambit appearance in this one is pretty significant. For this one, it's significant, and then he kind of has a supporting appearance, and then he's just basically a mention, I believe, in the last one. But it's added for relevance. It's in here for relevance. If you don't read it, it doesn't make sense with the rest of the story. So let's dig into it, shall we?
Okay, so this first issue, we open in the South Pacific, where Omega Red is being brought back from the dead and sent after Logan. Dun dun dun.
By some dude named Matsuo, who kind of looks like Logan. I think it's the hair.
He looks like Logan. He looks like Logan. The entire time, I appreciate that you actually pointed out his name, because I actually, for whatever reason, just, we gloss over words. I speed read, apparently. I did not even pick up on his name, so the entire time, in my head, I was just calling him not Logan.
that works.
Not Logan. The other Logan.
The other Logan. It looks like him.
Yeah, well, that's a tribute act if ever I saw one.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, Logan did whore around a lot in Japan, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
True.
Could be.
Yeah. So while that's cooking, let's cut back over to the mansion, where the team is about to serve us the quintessential basketball scene.
Classic.
Yay! We're here. We've been waiting for this moment.
We made it.
Yeah, but with that bottom panel, can I just say, Mr. Remy, that is no way to position a lady, especially while in the company of others.
Or is it?
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
Pineapple yourself.
Yep.
There's so much showboating in these panels, and I'm so here for it.
No, he's got to put on a good show for the girls. Flowing ponytail and everything. Just like...
Because remember, Jubilee totally doesn't like him.
Totally don't like him.
Totally.
That's a good taint shot, though. I think that's...
Which
top
one?
tier.
That panel has like 3. That page has
But
3.
the top tier one, you know which one
Yes,
is the best one.
I know which one.
The top tier.
It's high caliber taint.
Oh my
God,
gosh.
please never say that again. Oh man.
I'm gonna say it more now. High caliber taint.
No. So in this game, Rogue starts fussing that Gambit's powers apparently include some enhanced agility, so he's probably cheating.
Oh, he's absolutely cheating.
Yeah, he's cheating. He's cheating. He's totally cheating.
No,
He's
he's
totally
that. He's that good.
He's just
by
like
the way,
it naturally. Yes.
The starts fussing was very Texas of you.
Yeah, it was. I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Oh, I'm going to.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Like we've already established, I'm tired that accent's gonna come out.
Listen, a fellow Southerner, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Thank you. I appreciate you, Riley. Meg, you know what you do.
I know what to do.
I'm seeing you next week too. So her response to his potential definite cheating is to obliterate the poor bastard with the basketball. Like damn, honey, that's a response.
Me thinks she has some pent up anger issues, just a little bit, just a touch,
Just a little bit. Yeah.
Smidgen.
Jubilee kind of sort of comes to his aid. Not really. But he does recover enough to take another shot, and now Wolverine's cheating.
Which also tracks.
Yeah. And can we we need to take a moment to appreciate this glorious ponytail.
So it's not even like tangled or anything. It's just like perfection.
It's beautiful. Like, that is, my God.
Glorious.
I wish that my hair did that.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And the gloves are off now, so the powers are all fair game. Everybody's cheating.
Shit.
Great panel, by the way.
Huh?
Weird tangent and stringboard theory.
Uh-oh.
Well, no,
Oh,
it's
God.
not a stringboard theory. It's just, I think there needs to be something looked into the fact, because when he said that, and obviously I'm reading all these late at night, my brain goes elsewhere.
With the
I've
second?
never even really thought about the parallels of them both and how they have a usage of, like, gloves and their powers being, like, technically they can be all over the body, not just the hands, but the fact that gloves are represented so much in their characters and with their relationship about touch and everything and that, I just find that could be a big, like, theory thing sort of delved into, and the symbolism and stuff like that. So that's where my brain went off to from that line.
Yeah, I actually,
Yeah.
I specifically, like, look for fan art sometimes where they, like, it involves, like, their hands holding with their gloves. I think that's just,
It's so cute.
it's adorable. It's like a,
Yeah.
It's so cute.
it's, I don't know, I really like
Like,
that,
they're
because,
gonna-
again, it shows that they each kind of, like, don't have 100% control, you know?
Yeah. But, like, they're gonna find a way to make it work.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that made me
Yeah.
think of that anyway, and just kind
That
of
was a
think,
cute tangent, Vonnie. It's 11.
It was a very cute tangent. Yes. Good job.
We'll
10 out
allow
of
it.
10. Yes. Sustained.
Thank you.
Fucking Law and Order now.
Gong gong.
Man, I would also like to take a moment to point out how perfect 97 got the basketball outfits from here. Like, I know that there was some in like the original animated series as well, but like especially from this issue, the outfits especially for like Jubilee and everything, like they're so perfect. They're spot on.
They really are. We do love it when an homage works.
Agreed. And I also like how we've had quite a few things out of it in terms of variant covers, with the Amelia Vidal one, of the two of them in the photo sort of thing, and the Tyler Kirkman who redid the panel of the basketball one. And then obviously we
Yeah,
had the Hasbro
yeah.
set recently come out of the two of them in the, yeah.
Have that ready to go, Meg.
I did have it ready to go.
This Hasbro set.
This Hasbro
This
set.
one here?
You mean this one?
I love you.
On sale at this website.
Okay.
On sale
You
now.
need a moment, Meg?
Yeah, always.
Oh, jeez.
man.
See, the back has a better image. These guys. Yeah, look at that.
Yay. I
Yeah,
love
that's
basketball
pretty spot on.
outfits. It is so spot on. The little torso joint still throws me off. Everything else I love about it. It's just that one torso joint that weirds me out.
Yeah. I wish they didn't use the basketball toys that are out for that, because, no, those joints
You
are
know why I
crazy.
actually had this one out? I'm smuggling this over to the UK, this particular one, for Corolla Burley.
Oh,
She
nice.
can't get it. Yeah, she was like, well, if
Oh,
that one's
cool.
not spoken for, so I'm smuggling her a pop figure and
I was
this.
gonna say the
I got
Gambit.
you. I
Yeah,
got
we're,
you.
we're fueling
Nice.
Romy Nation
Good.
across
I
the
love that.
pond.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
she's
I
gonna
love that.
love that. I love her so much.
So, you do. If you're listening, Corolla, we love you. Romy
We
Nation.
love
We
you
love you.
so
I
much.
love you.
Like, I think she knows, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she knows. She knows.
she's gotta know. Anyway, back to the comic. That's enough of a tangent.
Back to
Oh
the
yeah,
action
oh
here.
yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the comic, the thing that we're here to talk about, the comic. So elsewhere on the property, Moira is having some like just awful nightmares, and Banshee, Scott, and Xavier go to check on her. And like Xavier's statements here are so specific that like it really makes me suspicious that he's actually creeping on her. Like he's like, I picked up on your psychic signal from across the mansion. I didn't even need to be thinking about reading your mind. It was just that loud. I wasn't looking. This is normal.
Clearly not, yeah. He does have some weird, like, voyeuristic tendencies. Like, this came up, like, honestly, in a fairly recent comic where, like, Gambit and Rogue were, like, on their, like, second honeymoon in Mexico, and he's just, like, watching them on their honeymoon. Like, sir, like, boundaries.
Gross.
Maybe we need to... Yeah, it's
No,
literally,
like
it was like a... Yeah, it was like a flash, like, he was like, oh, I'm just like, checking in all my mutants. Oh, look, these two are on their honeymoon. What's going on there?
It was the Ken doll Gambit, remember?
It was, yeah.
I blanked that
He did
out of my
have some
memory,
good-
clearly.
Good
Well.
abs going on. It's just there was, I think, too many of them.
Yeah, they went all the way up to like halfway through his pecs or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he had like a
Got
12-pack.
12-pack. Oh no!
Yeah.
24
We
pack.
picked the
It was a
same
24
number.
pack.
Stop sharing the brain cell, no. Oh.
Like, of all the numbers.
You know,
I mean,
That's
It was an
bad.
even
That's
number.
bad,
My brain
Meg.
liked it.
That's bad. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, back to all of that fun stuff. The little intervention moment of her getting checked on is interrupted by Rogue smashing through the window via energized basketball. Young love,
Classic.
such flirting.
yeah, that won't help Moira at all, I don't think, with her issues there. Like, I'm having really bad dreams of horrible things happening. Fucking X-Men yeeted through the wall, like, right in front of her. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
oopsies.
Spow.
Sorry.
Bow!
Spow.
Ow.
Can I just ask what the bottom panel is? Giving me Take On Me vibes. The little bottom.
Yeah, take on
Take on me.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
giving me them vibes, that random little panel at the bottom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now
I've got
that song's
that
gonna
in
be
your
stuck
head
in my
now.
head. God damn it.
Perfect.
All right,
But does
that's
it not
going
look
there.
like that? It just
It
is a
absolutely
bit of a
does.
random
Yeah.
one.
Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah. Love it. Love that song.
Anyway.
Yeah. So after the Take On Me panel, we're like randomly shifting all the way over to, where are we? Germany? Berlin, specifically.
Berlin. Yeah.
Berlin.
Berlin.
We're gonna go check on the baddies, and I mean this in every sense of the word, because this outfit on Andrea von Strucker, my god, like I hate the weird little toe windows on the shoes. Like, I know that toe cleavage is a thing for people. Like, nope, don't like that. But it's a thing. We're not tangent into that. We are not tangenting into that. I refuse to go there.
We don't have
Anyway.
enough time. We don't have enough time.
Nope. Don't ask me why I know that. Anyways, so the toe windows aside, the little chain garters on her thigh-high boots.
They can't be
Ma'am.
comfortable.
That's
I
definitely
know.
I
not.
don't care. I do not
Just-
care. I'm here for this
This
outfit.
whole outfit has so many just unnecessary windows.
I don't care.
I was about to say, just the one down the middle. I'm like, I don't understand that. I don't
No.
understand that.
It's got the Power Girl like boob window, the
Yeah.
circle one.
I don't get it.
I think it might just be I think it's the combination of the mini dress, the thigh highs, the little chain garters. Like, that's kind of doing it for me. I'm not gonna lie.
It's over the top.
Is that
Not
new
even a light
cosplay,
chain.
Loney?
I don't know if I can pull that off. But anyways, where were they?
You're thinking about boob windows.
Well, I was trying to forget about the boo windows, but
Oh, right. We were going back to like the best panel ever on the next page. Yeah. So we've got the game has been won by somebody. There's like a bet involved and all that, and this is one of my favorite panels ever. Like, just no competition. It's amazing, and Rogue is absolutely flipping him off in this panel, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
I'm pretty sure, and don't quote me, that was confirmed in an interview by somebody. Like, that they said that they snuck that in there, like, intentionally, because they could. So, I don't remember who said it, but I heard that somewhere on an interview that it was an intentional. It was supposed to be a slip in there to make you think just give him the finger, but to everybody else, oh no, it's just this finger. Clearly, you're just pointing at him.
No,
She's
like this.
Clearly.
She's absolutely flipping him off.
Absolutely.
Like in the previous film where she gets blown through the window, she's like, "You dirty, rotten son of a like." This is I'm into this. This is it's not an enemies to lovers situation, but it is a angry banter to lovers, which that makes my heart happy. I don't know why, it just does.
And as you mentioned before, Liv, about the X-Men 97 sort of stuff, I do love how they kind of took a version of this and put it in the opening credits with them putting a hand over and kissing, but in that sort of position with them outfits.
I love
so
that
yay.
one. I'm obsessed with that one. Every time I see a little gif of it, I'm just like, oh.
Maybe someday we'll actually get that in the show.
Yes.
Like the attention to detail on that one, because again, like every time I've seen a little clip or like the gif pop up, like his little like micro expression shifts, like because he goes from like cocky to like surprise, and like I can't. It's so perfect.
Yeah. Everybody
It is
freak.
perfect, as they should.
It just lives in my head rent free.
Yeah,
as it should.
I was like the line of so I guess like in this basketball game that he's essentially won a date with Rogue, which is adorable, by the way. And he's like, champagne, candlelight, magic time. Like, hell yeah.
Yeah, where do we sign up for this? Is there sign-ups? Like, I volunteer as tribute.
Yeah, that sounds like an amazing date.
Yeah.
I have this first attempted kiss, and the poor dude gets a knuckle sandwich for his troubles. But he's undeterred. I will say that this one panel where she's punching, slapping, not entirely clear on that, but this always bugs me every time that I see it. And Meg, I know you use this panel in your memes very often, and every single time it bugs me. He is recoiling the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Like if you follow the path of her hand, he should be going the other way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's almost like it's a bitch slap.
That's always bothered me.
Even if it's a bitch slap, it's the wrong way.
Maybe he's just dodging. Maybe he shouldn't actually make contact.
It's giving like poorly executed stage punch. You know, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna like, pretend to hit you, like go that way, and then they go the opposite.
Oh, there's like a 3-second delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they're just super away. Mm-hmm. Too far.
Do you think we should keep a tally of the almost kisses? Have like a little.
You know what? If you want to be in charge of that tally,
I was gonna say, who's got time for that?
Put it on your stream board.
Almost kiss. One.
This seems like it's a string board theory. So
it's just a tally. She's just gonna start it on her walls. Like it's just gonna be tally marks all over. Walls.
Yeah, we'll see him in the background. Just
scratched into a wall somewhere.
Yes, carved.
Just don't
like,
use.
Just
don't use like red paint. Just don't use red paint. You're fine.
Do use red paint. Do it.
I feel like we're doing like the angel and devil on her shoulder now. I'm like, don't
do it.
You're like, do it.
It would be funny. So as this beautiful Remy moment is going on, I hate to tear us away from it, but we must move along with the plot. Because Moira is still just having a nervous breakdown.
Well, to be fair, Rogue did just blast through a wall at her.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
And Shan is learning the lifelong lesson of never saying to a woman that she's overreacting. Thank you.
Truth.
That's a bad idea.
I didn't think we underreact. Alright, so that was a fun little like, okay, here's the going in the background. Then we move on to first date. And how do we feel about these outfits?
So his, he could get it. Hers,
He could.
I feel like I need that dress.
It's cute.
Also, I feel like that you should do a second version of your red dress cosplay with the lace.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that.
Yeah, go for it.
So you can either modify. I don't know if you want to modify your original or just do a second
I'm not
version.
touching that thing. Girl, I had to change that thing so many times. I'm never touching that thing again.
But now that you have the process down, like get that.
Do
part.
I? Do we have the process down? I do have the template for that stupid little neck collar thing that you guys all made fun of me because the pattern looks like a thong.
It does.
It does. It does, but it works. I don't have enough of the fabric. I would need to go get... I need to find an alternative one because I got that one from Joanne and they're gone. So
Rip.
Yeah.
Damn it, Joanne.
But I've still got... I might be able to get that going. Like, it's a belt, right? Because it's lace on the top, but that middle section, like, it's not like a little sheer panel, it's a belt.
No, I think it's on
No, it
top
looks like
of
a
the
belt.
dress.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Okay, so I need to make a couple modifications, but I might be able to do that.
Do it.
Planting seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, not till after
That'd
the
be
wedding.
great.
Valid.
Coward.
Sir. There is
You
no
heard
brain
me.
power left.
You heard me. Well, not after them 2 margaritas, all right?
We are only... Well,
Just tell you that much.
that's not true.
She says it, she sips. Can I just say how I love the fact that Gambit doesn't appear to have any other boots at the minute? It's just, casual dress and then uniform knee-high boots.
I love it.
Couldn't be
It's a
bothered.
look.
Yeah, no, I actually like the uniform boots with the rest of it. Like, it works. I don't know why, but it works. It shouldn't.
Because it's Gambit. It's Gambit.
Because it's Gambit, yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool.
He's so edgy. Oh. Get out of my brain. Stop that. I don't like that when I think and you say it. I also like
12-pack.
he's like, she gonna learn that I don't wait too long, and then he proceeds to wait for 28 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's
Right.
such a lie.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Like, what else is he gonna do? What else is he gonna do? Drive off? We both know no. He's gonna sit there until she comes out.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. And then immediately this, again, beautiful moment interrupted by a team cock block effort. My god.
Yep.
Rude.
And I also like to say, like, Gambit, like, flicking the cigarette off, like, triggered me. Because I'm like, first of all, that is not safe cigarette disposal, sir.
No.
Smokey Bear will have your ass, okay? Like, all I could picture is just, like, this bear with a shovel. Just, no! Maybe it's just because I live in
Wow.
California and everything's perpetually on fire. But don't
Smokey
do
Bear's
that.
more
Every year.
violent
Fire
than
season.
I remember.
As he
You're
should
responsible.
Okay, now that you pointed that out, I'm not getting Smokey the Bear. However, did you guys see Homeward Bound 2?
No. I did not see that one.
No, I didn't say that.
be. Oh.
Meg,
Homeward
did you?
Bound movies, they did, and Homeward Bound movies just in general traumatized the shit out of me when I was a kid, so I
Yeah.
hate you for bringing that up, so I had to think about it again.
No, because the second one that's a whole point is like the irresponsible / bad guy like flicks a cigarette into like the lawn of the house, sets the house on fire, and then it's like, oh my god, like I think Sassy's inside. It's a whole thing.
No, not sassy.
Yeah.
She makes it. We're good.
Okay, good.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
as soon as you said like flicks a cigarette, it was like this little like sleeper agent in my brain was like, hold on, dude.
She had her own That's So Raven moment.
Yeah.
She did!
Yeah.
Oh man.
Um,
Yeah.
On the next pages, I couldn't tell you what dialogue's going on because I'm slightly transfixed by Sean's t-shirt of NYPD. It's like, and
very
even as he's
prominent.
coming down the stairs, it's like it's got its own light. Just
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Trans-
reflective.
It's just a very
Reflective.
weird choice to sort of put him in on that one, but yeah, it's
How does
Fluorescent.
he
bold.
have that?
Way out. He's not. Maybe he's a touristy thing because I only ever see like tourists wearing that kind of shit. It's like
I've
I'm not
never
from
seen
here.
a tourist with an NYPD shirt, like the I Heart New York. Yeah, sure. I've never seen one that has NYPD.
You know, maybe it's just because the particular echelon that I work in, I see a lot of like, especially like post 9/11, like there was a lot of like NYPD.
Oh yeah,
like
Okay.
like right
New York
after. Yeah, I
fired
can see that.
FDNY like shit that floated around. So like, never by the actual people that worked there, but it was very much a thing. I know this is like, this comic was pre 9/11, but it was still a very touristy thing. Like they sell shirts there that say that, and people will pick them up and wear them around. So maybe that's where that came from. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So our lovely couple has not even made it out of the driveway yet, and there's a goddamn tripwire rigged across the road.
Don't you hate that when that happens?
I hate it when that happens. I do, however, find it absolutely fucking hilarious that, like, Gambit ducks under the tripwire and just lets it absolutely clothesline Rogue, like, completely off the bike. Like, good job, buddy. That is definitely great chivalry for your first date.
To be fair, in his defense, she's invulnerable, and he's just a baby.
He's just a baby. He's just a baby.
He's just a baby.
Oh, God. And then Gambit's bike gets blown up.
No.
I know.
You know, his motorcycles always end poorly. Like,
Yeah, just, I mean, okay, like, yeah.
noticing a trend.
I was gonna say, I was like, wait, hang on, no, you're right.
Yep.
I thought I had a note there, but I did not. Like, after they're thrown from the bike explosion, the dialogue, I see this pineapple, I see it approaching, because the dialogue is literally, look out, tentacles, and like, damn, son, on the first date,
Ma'am!
Pineapple.
Goodness.
And then the rest of the little cockblock team catches up, and so they're there to help now, I guess. And once again, Jubilee has to be actually told to like shut the fuck up and focus on the fight.
Let's keep a tally of that.
It's too much chatter.
You know, in other news, same shit, different day with her.
And then when they get blown up in the car and then reappear ready to fight, was Logan just really wearing that X-Men uniform underneath that outfit? Because in a couple of pages ago, he had an unbuttoned white shirt.
Right.
It's
So
like he sleeps in it. It's like his underwear.
it's the Marvel magic material again.
It is.
Yeah.
It's just like, haha!
Unless he just ripped it off, yeah. And it's underneath.
Yeah, and then he immediately drops the phrase bright eyes, and now that phrase gives me a trauma response because of X-Men
Nope,
97,
don't like
so
it.
again,
Nope.
thanks for that. And then we flash over to Wolverine and Omega Red being reunited, and it does not seem like a very happy reunion.
It's a
But
bad
then
reunion.
suddenly, it's a bad reunion. Suddenly, all the X-Men start to get a little woozy, and then they're kidnapped by an ambulance, which was
Moira
a weird
be
choice.
like, see ya,
ambulance.
we wanna be ya.
Yeah, Moira's
Yeah,
like,
she's just like,
bye, bitches.
bye,
See
bitches.
ya.
Have fun
Bye.
with that.
I'm having a crisis. I don't have capacity for this. You know what? I relate.
I am out. And with that,
Oh, no.
that brings us to X-Men number 5. The title of this one is Blowback. Shut up. Cover date on this issue is February of 92. It was actually released in December of 91. The writer for this one is John Byrne and Jim Lee. Jim Lee is also on pencils. We got a couple inkers this time. Art Thibert, Joe Rubinstein, Bob Wiacek? I don't know how to say that. And Scott Williams. Colorist is Joe Rosas. Gambit has a pretty strong supporting appearance in this one. And oh good, at least now the mansion has a perimeter alert. So all this shit was happening, and just now, apparently, the perimeter alert goes off. That was very helpful. However, Forge is immediately annoyed by the voice of the perimeter alert, which I see, like, I feel like that's a really weird hang-up. It's like, oh, it's gotta sound like more human than, like, why? Go fucking do something! Why are you hung up on what the voice of the audible alarm sounds like? Go save the day. Jesus Christ, Forge, get your shit together.
Sometimes the voice makes a difference, just saying. Mm-hmm. Like, it can be too calm.
He should be like, there's a danger. I need to go deal with the danger. Instead, he's just like, that voice isn't human enough. We need to zhuzh that up a little bit. I like how even Scott is like, how the hell was this not picked up earlier? Like, that's what we were wondering. Like, there's a full-on fight happening outside. People being kidnapped. Doesn't catch it till the last second. So then, of course, the plot divulges that, oh, the bad guys were cloaked.
Of course.
But
cloak,
And then
shield,
apparently,
and mind control.
like, Betsy appears because she was swimming when this whole thing happened. Like, oh, what's the alert, boys? Like, and then all of a sudden, like, she's wearing the swimsuit still, and then has a jacket. Like, why are you wearing a jacket? You're soaking wet. Like, what?
Yeah.
So, I have thoughts on
I'm
this.
confused.
I'm calling shenanigans on this whole thing because that is not a swimsuit that you wear when you are swimming laps. You don't wear a strapless little like thong bikini because if you are just from a physics standpoint, if you are moving through the water, that is just that's gone. That's gone. That is not a practical thing to be swimming in. Secondly, alarms are actually really difficult to hear when you're swimming laps. Like, I feel like that's a very specific little side note, but, like, completely tangent here, but, like, I used to do swim team. I used to lifeguard. It was a whole thing. Like, I lived half my life in the water. And if there's something going on, yeah, you're not gonna be aware of it. It's just water and, like, whooshing and splashing, and there's, like, it could be the loudest alarm in the world. You're only gonna hear it when you're, like, turning your head for a breath, and even then, it's, like, questionable. Depends on how in zone you are. So, I'm calling shenanigans on the whole thing. I had to get swimmers' attention when we had actual problems by, like, putting a kickboard down into the lane and being like, you stupid motherfucker, I need to wait for you to get to the wall. Stop swimming. I need your attention. So I'm calling shenanigans on the whole thing.
So I have a related sidebar. Did you just tread water in every depth there? Because I feel like you're shorter than most of the water is deep.
Fuck you!
Wow.
Oh my god! I did not know where you were going with that.
Vonnie, did you hear all those shots?
I know.
Dang.
Liv was so invested in what she was going to
Jeez.
say, though, as well.
Me too.
She's just like over here treading water in like the kiddie section.
Wow.
I was actually a very good lifeguard. Fuck off.
Wow.
Anyway, back to the plot.
But anyways.
It's like,
Oh,
it's
no.
like 5.5 feet. She lives like swimming for her life. Anyway, so the Blackbird takes off in pursuit of the kidnapped X-Men, and then Gambit promptly blows up the captors. With a good pun here, he's got nice up his sleeve. I'm like, that's a funny. It's a guard pun.
Yeah, but I do feel they've missed out on that panel underneath, though, with that close-up shot of him on his face after charging the card, that it could have had, like, his eyes glowing. But they've missed that opportunity.
Great panel. Classic Gambit look.
I do have a question here, which is, how did the kidnappers think that this was going to go? Like, there's not an inhibitor collar in sight. They just kind of handcuffed everybody in the van, which, like, also begs the question of, like, why was nobody else doing anything to try to also, like, bust loose? So, were they all unconscious? I know that in the last panel we had the, like, oh, everybody's feeling woozy, whatever. But, like, they look like they're awake here, so why was nobody doing anything outside of Beast and Gambit?
Who knows? Plot.
Okay.
Marvel plot.
Alright, that's fine.
Plot.
Moving on.
That's it.
And then as a...
Okay.
Oh, no. Sorry. You okay over there, Riley?
Are you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Is lo-fi good?
Yeah. He just needs a hug.
He's like a parent when he's holding right now.
Oh
Yeah,
my god, did I
just
tell
needs
you
a
guys that that's Gumbo's new thing now? When I come home from work, he demands uppies by immediately running to me and putting his paws up on my leg.
That's so cute.
It's so cute.
Puppies. Anyway, so
Baby.
as an oh no for the captors that are driving, now the X-Men are loose in the ambulance that they somehow had. And then, like, the biggest concern is Jubilee's like, I don't have my permit. Like, 'cause she's trying to take over driving. Like, at this point, who gives a shit if you're an unpermitted driver? Like,
oh no, shut up,
save
Jubilee.
the day. Shut up, Jubilee. Rogue then goes after Wolverine and then is slightly pissed, and she should be far more pissed about her best dress getting damaged. Like, I would be super mad.
It's a pretty dress.
It's a very pretty dress.
Yeah.
Also, who's he calling a witch? Because I don't see no broom or Hoover, which millennials should get that reference.
I got that reference.
Some hocus pocus.
Hocus pocus.
Did I have that
Relevant
sitting behind me
merch.
strategically? Maybe.
Relevant merch. So then the Blackbird finally catches up, which I feel should have happened a lot sooner because the jet seems to fly faster miles per hour wise than an ambulance would drive, and those
Makes
things,
sense.
as an ambulance, top out pretty quickly, and I know that from experience. There's only so
Okay.
much go that those will do, okay? They're heavy, then they'll go super fast. Theoretically,
quick
the plane
tangent.
should
Yes.
have passed them.
No, I totally agree. When I read your notes earlier, and you said that you know from experience, I read that the other way, that you had somehow flown in an SR-71. And I had so many follow-up questions about how you had had that opportunity, but this makes so
Impressive.
much more sense.
Yeah, no. I have seen one in an air show, but I've never ridden an SR-71 Blackbird, sorry. Actually, I think when I was a kid, partially because of the X-Men, but partially because it's a cool looking plane, like, I had a
It's a
small obsession
cool
with the
looking plane.
SR-71. I had an inflatable one. Like, an inflatable, like, toy SR-71 that I hung up in my
Stop.
room
Oh, wow.
from the ceiling. Yeah, it's probably still at my mom's house, I would assume, because nothing ever leaves that house. But
Amazing.
it was legit, like, we got it at an air show, and it was, like, my favorite balloon ever, and then, like, I hung it up in my room for literal years. So,
I love that.
that was a memory I'd forgotten about until right now. Wow. That's,
You're welcome.
come on. We're taking a deep dive today.
There you go.
Then, Colossus and Cyclops come to the rescue. I like how Cyclops, like, lands on the hood, and then, like, from the hood of the car immediately zaps the driver through the window.
Zwack.
Meg, are you giving him a compliment?
It's not really a compliment, because he didn't really think about, like, he doesn't have super strength or super powers. If you're, like, on the hood of a car, and then you're damaging the driver of the car, this doesn't
You're
bode
dead.
well for you, like, being on the outside. Because now the guy steering could, the bad things can happen. Either that or
I mean,
Jubilee's
also you gotta think
driving.
about what's behind the poor driver. Well, I guess it's concussive blast, so I'm assuming that it would be kind of all distributed. But either way,
more
it's very
directed at him.
brutal, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Is vaguely a compliment, but also he's not very smart about, like, keeping himself safe, I guess. Sadluck then warns them to get out of there with her mind powers here. And then the captors blow themselves up somehow. Like, you're not taking us alive. Which is exactly how I thought that was going to go. The team manages to regroup, and then they realize they're missing one. They can't find Wolverine. So Cyclops recovers Wolverine's mask that he wasn't wearing, but it's just there, which is kind of weird. We don't know where he is.
Yeah, that
Everyone
was
looks
weird.
very sad. And, well, Gambit looks really hot in that panel. Like, everybody else looks sad, and he just looks hot.
As he should.
Yeah.
Brooding.
He's just resting sexy face.
resting, brooding, sexy face.
Yeah. And then, of course,
Yes.
TM.
Cyclops needs his daddy. I mean, he needs Professor X. He's like, we need to go to Professor X.
We must talk to Papa.
We must talk to Papa and figure out what to do. Then we flash over to Wolverine and Omega Red fighting with an audience. We got Andrea von Strucker there with a new and exciting boob window.
She's like Sesame Street for adults. Today we shall learn about the triangle window. Last issue,
It's
we
got
were learning
three
about the
sides.
round window.
Yeah.
Like, there are worse ways to learn shapes.
The
I'm
color
not mad at
white.
this.
I'm just picturing, like, the little count. Like, 1 booba window, 2 booba windows,
Yeah.
3 booba windows.
So is that
gonna live
another
my-
Muppet tangent, technically?
I'm so
It
proud
is.
of us.
Sesame Street Muppet.
Always circles back to the Muppets.
It always comes back to the Muppets.
So then they tell Omega Red, stop fighting with Wolverine, and then we get, like, weird flashback glimpses of his past. The next couple issues we keep doing that. We flash back and forth between the past and the present, and sometimes it's not entirely clear exactly when or why that happens, and it gets a little confusing. I'm not a fan of that particular when they do flashbacks like that. But now we have Wolverine tied up, and he is not into it. They are talking, the bad guys are talking, they mentioned not to underestimate him, and I feel like this seems excessive and a little like somebody's poorly disguised fetish at this point with how Wolverine is tied up here. Like, it's a little weird. It's giving a Magneto on the X in X-Men 97.
They all end up getting tied up that way.
It's just what? Why? I digress. So they're trying to extract information out of him. I thought that was a little different.
I missed that.
I did.
Where was I? Sorry, I got distracted with spreading.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
So they're trying to extract information out of him. That basically the gist of it. They've kidnapped him to try to extract some kind of information. And then we flash back to the mansion, and we see Charles sending the gold team to New York, and the blue team after Wolverine, and to find this new mutant who is AKA Omega Red.
It's a very important soiree that they have to go to in New York.
And I like all the girls are dressed up super fancy to go to this. Oh, sucks to suck. You guys are going to a fight. We're going to a party. It's just it's a weird transition there. Also, I'm getting from this, Gambit used to smoke a lot. Jesus, he's got a new cigarette in every
90s.
Panel.
Yeah.
So the team starts discussing the plan. Jubilee wants to join, and then they kind of debate taking her, and then Psylocke, for some reason, decides to vouch, and they decide to take her.
I think she's gonna regret that.
Yeah, that one's a yapper. Are you not aware? She's just gonna yap at you the whole time.
Well, she got her side blade. She can probably shut her up anytime.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Jubilee! That's actually a great idea.
Now I want to draw that. Wow, okay.
Christ.
Let the art take you. Yes, please, Riley. Please draw that. Shut the fuck up! And then there's
pictures
awkward...
they go to sleep from just Ultron. Go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, this better happen.
Exactly.
Anyways, so we skip over to this awkward talk between Banshee and Charles since they both hooked up with Moira. First of all, that's weird. Second of all, imagine having Charles Xavier's sloppy seconds. That's just it's just weird. Don't like that.
Scott seems to be sending off Jean like he's worried she's going to meet someone at this party.
Well, to be fair, they don't know where Wolverine's at.
True.
And, I mean, Hellfire Club gets a little racy.
It does.
Traditionally.
They might get locked up in one room with one bed. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
Remember that?
Oh,
no.
I hate it when that happens. I love it.
She's into that kind of stuff, okay.
Xavier then stays behind to play chess with Forge while everyone else goes to do important work. It's we're gonna stay here. Send Forge. I feel like he could be pretty helpful. You just need a chess partner? It's too important to the game. He can't go out there and put himself in danger. How dare he? Wolverine then breaks loose, battles Omega Red, and then jumps out a fucking window to escape. Which was weird.
Why not?
But then his body just disappears. Their story's high, and he jumped out of this window, and then he's just not there. And then we find out that he was saved. He was saved, but at what cost? Because there's some dude that has him, and then he's threatening to harm the rest of the X-Men. And then we learn the name later. Apparently his name is Maverick. I had to look him up because I wasn't aware who he was.
But not from Top Gun.
Really? Oh.
No.
And how dare he call Rogue, Gambit, and Psylocke Junior League?
Yeah, that's just bullshit.
Yeah.
And then as if on cue, because the potential bad guy, good guy that has Wolverine is talking about hurting the X-Men arrive on cue. To show up. And then for some reason, the last page of this comic is just Dazzler and Longshot, and the issue ends. So it's fucking random. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't care.
It's kind of like a side B story that's happening in this that I don't care about. It will continue to happen. Which brings us to issue number 6. This issue is called Farther Still. Cover date for this one is March of 92. Actual release is January of 92. Jim Lee and Scott Lobdell are the writers. So we've switched from John Byrne to Scott Lobdell. Penciler is still Jim Lee, inker is Art Thibert, and the colorist is Joe Rosas. This is, by the way, the first time that we hear Gambit's actual first name in canon. So this is an important issue for that, number 6. So right off the bat, we have too much Cyclops ass. One of the first panels you see is just Scott Summers' butt, and I'm not here for it.
But
get it out of here.
It's not even a good butt, it's just a butt.
It's just there.
Yeah. I do appreciate that we are weaponizing Jubilee's motor mouth here.
Well, if she's gonna not the shut the fuck up, we might as well use it to our advantage,
Put it
right?
to good use. Yeah, no, for sure. And then Omega Red is back, and here we go again with the tentacles.
Title of your sex tape.
No.
It is now.
Why do they always involve tentacles? I don't like that.
Why do they always involve tentacles, Liv? You're the one who keeps bringing it up.
No!
And it's different tentacles every time.
I don't know where to go from there, Meg. Why?
Once you go tentacles, you never go back to vanilla.
No, it was more of that they're different tentacles every time. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say to that?
Solid pineapple.
Solid pineapple.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the plot, back to the plot, alright.
Back to the plot. So this might be one of the only times that I've actually appreciated having like an exposition dump in dialogue, because I apparently never properly understood Omega Red's powers.
Well, apparently he has toxic fart powers like Deathbit. He just calls it releasing lethal pheromones.
But then we're like introducing the MacGuffin of this particular arc, which is the carbonadium. And that is apparently what Omega Red's tentacles, we gotta find a better word for that, are tendrils? Is tendrils better? Is it worse? I don't know.
That's worse. That's
Okay,
worse.
what's a better word?
I know that
Extra
implies that they're
arms.
tender.
Grabbers.
Grabbers.
His
Grabbers.
grabbers.
His lassos. His lassos.
Yes, the lassos. Okay, well,
Lassos.
I'm cool with lassos. All right. So the lassos are made of carbonadium, which then continues to exposit upon. That he says are a more malleable form of adamantium. Okay. So that's not how that probably works with the word carbon added to the word adamantium.
Is it time for Science Corner with Liv? Are we gonna?
It is a little bit of time
Science
for
Corner
Science
with
Corner.
Liv.
Yeah. You keep threatening to make a jingle, and I need the actual jingle. So the thing is, when you introduce carbon into an alloy, and let's start with adamantium is allegedly a alloy of vibranium and steel. So you're taking vibranium and steel, and then you are introducing carbon into it. If we happen to have any listeners who like to do any sort of like bladesmithing, metalworking, the whole reason why you introduce carbon to iron in the first place to make steel is because iron is real. Shut up. I know, I can hear it every time I say iron. Shut up, Meg.
I didn't say anything.
Every time. God, I fucking hate you. Anyways, so when there's carbon introduced, it actually ends up reducing the malleability because iron is very soft as a material, and the introduction of carbon actually helps to reinforce it. So if you're taking something that with adamantium and you're adding carbon to it, that's not going to make it more malleable. Like the carbon actually ends up reinforcing the structure. It makes it a lot harder, tends to make it more brittle. Point is, if you're naming it carbonadium,
I thought you were naming
I'm
a
assuming
Italian dish just then.
Yeah, I was like, carbon.
the
hungry.
carbonara. Yeah, so if we're bringing
Pasta.
carbon into the mix, I don't think that is going to accomplish what you think it's going to accomplish. Yeah. Also, it's apparently noted as being like super radioactive, and I have additional questions on there that just I don't know. I think we're like, yeah, fuck it, make it radioactive. Why not?
Everybody else is, so.
Yeah. So that's a conduit for his death factor. That part I will happily chalk up to comic voodoo mojo whatever. It is the specificity of saying carbonadium that is setting my little nerd brain off.
Does not like.
Anyway,
The science does not work.
the science does not work. Carbon does little interstitial shit in the lattice structure and makes it harder for things to move around. That does not make it more malleable. This is just me getting on my soapbox.
I was like, I'm going back like years, and just like school, I'm not really paying attention. Sorry.
Yeah, at least I'm not doing like Fermi shit like this. Anyway, it doesn't make sense. I say that with authority as a doctor of, well, technically philosophy, but in engineering. Moving on.
Involving metal, so it counts.
There you go.
Alright, so, now that that's done, let's flash back to traumatic Wolverine Weapon X memories, because why not?
See, and here we learned that Creed has always been a piece of shit, apparently. Like, even when he was brand new Weapon X, Creed, piece of shit, so.
And then we have this, like, weird little mojo tangent with Lila and Longshot, and is Dazzler there, too?
Dazzler's there, yes. And
Okay,
a very
okay,
leopard
okay.
print top.
Oh.
Also,
The other Jubilee.
I have a
Yes, the
tangent
other-
here. There's
The
a
other
third Jubilee.
Oh yes, that's right.
Son of a
Yes.
So why did the animated series make her either like a ginger or a brunette when she's clearly
I
blonde
don't
in the comics?
know.
Like, I don't understand where that divide happened. That's just a tangent.
I don't know either, and that honestly makes me a bit sad because like I know Meg, you and I have talked about before, like there's not a lot of blondes in X-Men because I would love to cosplay a character I don't have to wear a goddamn wig for. And my choices are basically Dazzler, Magic.
Belladonna.
No.
Why not? Come on.
See, you could do Belladonna and I could do Rogue because
Haters.
my hair is darker now, and then we can fight each other in the, like around
I'm
Like every
not
Gambit.
doing Belladonna.
rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing Belladonna.
Think of the
Yeah.
joke potential.
Well.
We could do the
I
mullet
think I would
braid.
get
It'd be great.
cancelled with that hairstyle.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't.
You bring it back in fashion.
God, I don't think anybody could bring that back in fashion. I don't
It
think
should
it
have
was
never
ever
been in fashion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it ever was in fashion.
Wow. Wow.
Pass.
Thank you. Yes.
Wow. Pass on.
Man.
I do like that there's a Terminator reference running here. And they even reference that it is from a film. Which I love as well.
Yeah, buddy.
Kind of man.
Beautiful. So anyways, back to the main team, present day. The main team is now fighting ninjas, and they apparently all look the same, which...
Well, except
Convenient.
Psylocke, which was a good save for Rogue. Rogue was like, oh, except you, Psylocke. Sorry. Didn't mean to include you in that.
Is that better?
My bad.
Man. Then Fenris turns up, and look! More random close windows.
Every time these guys pop up, I get, like, really bad, like, the Team Rocket vibe. For Pokemon. We're here for trouble, make it double. Like,
Make it double!
Yeah.
like, oh, these assholes again.
Look, all I'm saying is a triangle is a hard shape to learn, so we just need to spend some more time with it and make sure we know it.
Remember, 3 sides.
Yeah. 3 sides of the boob window. 1,
3
2,
sides, yes.
3.
I don't know why on the notes all I have here is one word that says ponytails.
Because everybody has a ponytail.
Everybody has
Ponytails.
Everybody these days just a ponytail. All the men have ponytail except for Wolverine.
It was the age of ponytails.
It was.
Should we bring ponytails back?
Yeah.
Riley's working on it. Riley's got a ponytail today.
Yeah, Ryan's got a little ponytail
I'm
going
slowly-
on, right?
Slowly working on it. We're getting there.
Nice. Fenris then zaps everybody. Rude. Rogue is mostly undeterred by this, but apparently Gambit takes the brunt of it. And there's this little kind of side discussion of like after everybody gets panicked, like, oh, sound off if you're hurt sort of thing. And Rogue says, how's Lover Bayou?
Okay, that is an adorable nickname, and we should use it more. Like, it needs to be used more.
Hilarious.
I feel like that needs to be on a t-shirt.
Lover
Yes.
Bayou. Oh my god. And we're still taking time out during these like big fight scenes to just have the characters muse aloud about like how mysterious Gambit is. There's a lot we don't know about him. Like it seems like just an odd time to point that out, because like we're immediately following this like big concussive blast and like, you know, hey, is he good over there? Because like he's kind of slumped over and like he seems unconscious. There's a lot we don't know about him. Like that's such an odd...
Well, to be fair, it's easier to talk shit about him if he's not awake enough to defend himself, okay? Like,
wow.
Like, we can get away with it
awful.
now. He's unconscious.
Oh my god.
Rude.
So, Matsuo, I have in my notes here, not Logan, because clearly I had not paid attention to his actual name at this point. He then mind controls Psylocke to take out Rogue, and then says to, like, bring the bait back with her. And then this, like, the psychic link between Psylocke and Logan snaps him out of his, like, trauma memories that he's trapped in, and he and Maverick then have a little bit of a standoff.
Dun, dun, dun.
And then that's interrupted by a perimeter alarm that is set off by a pimp saber tooth situation. Like, what is happening here? Dear God. I was trying to, I went down a slight tiny little rabbit hole. I was trying to, I think it might be a Lambo behind him. It's like, I'm thinking it's either a Lambo or it's a DeLorean. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, who is funding this operation?
Well, I doubt he's getting any money from his mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not at all. Not at all.
Nobody cares about him. And then back to the rest of the team. Now that they're being like used as bait, we love a good designated dungeon room moment here. Like everybody's just it's a nice little circular room. They got like all the cups. Everybody's all. I'm gonna call it spread eagled. I don't know if that's not right or not because. But. Like, that's not... Why are you pineappling me? That's not an inherently bad term. It's just descriptive.
Have you not heard the Chicago
exposed.
song?
Yeah, no, I know.
He had it coming.
But...
And there
yes,
him and
believe
Veronica
me, I
spread
am aware
eagle.
of he had it coming. Yes! But it's a descriptive term. It's not an inherently, like, saucy term.
She just knows that I'm gonna branch off. She's trying to, keep it from happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would we have it coming?
Yeah. Also, I like Gambit looks so pouty on that top panel. Like, clearly he heard them talking shit earlier. Like, he's just like...
I mean, or he's just grumpy about being stuck in this position
This
yet
shit
again. Yeah. Worst job ever.
They
Yeah.
match his
fucking
boots,
quit.
though. They match his boots. It's like... I don't...
Oh, God. So we have the assembly of Logan's League of Evil Exes. And Sabretooth recognizes Gambit, which is, more mystery, and asks what he's doing working with the good guys.
And here it is, guys. This is the first canon reference to Gambit's name. He calls him Remy.
Ooh.
That's
Dun,
it.
dun, dun. I do appreciate that Gambit then sasses back. You remember to pack his sassy pants. About secondhand smoke, which is coming from the man who's been chain smoking the last few issues, by the way.
And by the way, continues to until the Gambit Wolverine Victims series in 95. So, pot kettle much. Like, we've still got like another 4 years solid of him smoking like a train, so.
Yeah. I also like that he calls him Monsieur Tooth. I just think it's fucking hilarious. Apparently Sabretooth does not share this opinion, and he does not appreciate the sass.
Well, he does, however, confirm that Gambit is spicy. He does that by like sloshing him and drinking his blood, but we knew that was how it went. Like,
Why?
he's
Why
spicy.
do that? It's, yeah.
He likes
Like,
that
it's a very
Cajun flavor.
violent, like, response to
It
that.
is.
I mean, like, I know he's
Because
being
he's fucking unhinged, that's
an
why.
asshole, but, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I do also like that Gambit refers to his mom as Mama Gambit. Like, that
Aw.
made me laugh.
Yeah.
Mama,
I'm
Mama
also...
Gambit's Cajun seasoning.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you pointed this out, because I realized when you had that on the notes, I had to go back and check. I have been misreading this panel somehow because I apparently just don't know how to fucking read. I don't know. For years, because I actually never followed the little dialogue bubble correctly. I thought that was actually Sabretooth that said that, and that changes the whole, like, dynamic of the scene.
Yeah, it does.
It does!
Wow.
They usually kind of point to who's saying it.
Yes,
I was gonna say the little
They do.
little blip there.
I have a doctorate and I can't read. It's fine.
It's okay. It's
It
fine.
happens.
You don't need
Yeah.
to read for a doctorate, right?
I mean, not in comic bubbles.
It's true. Can you get a doctorate in comic bubbles? Maybe I need to switch track.
Probably.
Anyways.
Okay, second doctorate.
Okay, first one here. Let me have my...
Okay, fine. I'll get you a sword.
Take a break.
I do want a sword.
Get you a sword.
Anyway, so Sabretooth realizes that Psylocke has some kind of bond with Wolverine and can actually find him, so of course he has to do that instead of whatever the fuck he was actually planning on doing with the X-Men. So he kind of fucks off with her and leaves the X-Men in limbo there, for reasons. The bad guys are all now toasting to the resurrection of Omega Red, and they tell him, like in passing, to just kill as many of the X-Men as he wanted as a treat. And then we get that ... to be continued at the very end. So,
Treat.
dun dun dun. It is then immediately continued in X-Men number 7, which is our next issue, called Inside Out. Cover date for this one is April of 92. It was actually released in February of that year. Writer for this one is Jim Lee and Scott Lobdell. Penciler still Jim Lee. Inker is Art Thibert. And colorist is Joe Rosas. Gambit has a strong supporting appearance in this one, so we're going to dive into it. We open with, like, Gambit kind of playing with cards, actually, in the corner box, like, on the cover page, which I think was adorable, because usually he's just kind of there, or it's, like, a head, and it's just, like, him, like, flicking cards up, so I think that was really cute. The first actual page of the comic is just Wolverine strung up by his arms and legs in that horrendous exposition they keep putting everybody in.
Again.
We then learn that the bad guys, the villains here, want the information about his healing factor, and then they really want the location of that carbonadium. Is that what you said?
The carbonara?
Carbonara, yeah.
Carbonara.
They want to know the location of the Italian food that Wolverine has packed away in his brain. Then we keep getting more of these Weapon X flashbacks. Like they're digging through his memories to try to figure out, like, where this metal alloy, is it an alloy? Is that the right word?
It's an alloy, but it's not a good one.
Okay. They're trying to find the alloy there, the word I keep wanting to eat, because it sounds like Italian food. And now the Fenris assholes who are still there are berating this doctor that's there to either hurt or possibly kill Wolverine to get the info. They're like, we don't give a shit, just get the information out of him. But the Doctor is now suddenly having a moral crisis about it. Now, we do learn through the Doctor's exposition that he was part of the Weapon X program, so he harbors some guilt about that. But still felt the need to do it. So clearly wasn't all that guilty at the time. This is kind of weird for him to having a moral crisis about it now, given his history. Wolverine then inadvertently gives up through his memories that he hid the alloy with the dying Janice, who is a woman that Creed shot and killed, basically, in the previous issue during his unhinged behavior. Now that they have that information, they decide, well, I guess we can kill him. But then Psylocke interrupts for the win. Apparently, Wolverine, because he nearly died, it broke whatever mind control that Matsuo guy had on him, and thus, like, Psylocke is now free to kick some ass. But then suddenly, Omega Red is there and has Psylocke by the throat in a very non-sexy way, by the way. And then it all comes out that it's actually a mental trick, and that she actually has it the other way around. And then she, like, stabs him with her real knife, I think, actually. Like, I don't think it was a psychic knife. I think it was an actual knife with her. Was it a katana sword?
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was her side blade.
Yeah, because she jumped with the knife, and then she drops her. Here, you have your line here. So.
Oh, that's amazing. Like, yeah, her line here where she's like, "Yeah, all of that was in your head because, like, I'm that good. I'm psychic. I planted that." and then follows it up with the piercing sensation in your left lung. That's genuine. Like, fucking savage. I love Psylocke so much.
Love it.
Like, that's amazing.
Yeah, so I think she actually stabbed him because she was prior to that she was like jumping in with a sword, so she had a sword. Of some
Oh, you're
form,
right.
so
You're right. I'm looking at it now. Yep,
Yeah.
that she.
It's just
totally
you can't
stabbed
really
him.
tell from the panel
Yeah.
because it's in him what is actually being stabbed. It's a psychic knife for real one, but she has a real one, so it could be either
Yeah.
or. And then we get this weird sound effect that goes off. It's like bweet, bweet. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's BWEENT.
Yeah, what is that?
And then it just keeps
What
like
is
doing
that?
it over the
Wait.
Yeah.
bweet.
But why are the B and the T like that as well? It's like
I don't know.
They were
just
going to
weird.
originally call it ween, but then they just
Yeah.
And then they probably realized that's bad sounding.
But like,
Yeah.
Like,
when
let's
you,
add some extra letters to it.
but like big letters, don't you put emphasis on those? Is that how that is?
the
Usually,
Good.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we
So it's kind of weird.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bonita. Wow. Okay.
God, this
We
is
learn
just
in Spanish over here?
It's just a
That sounds like
stinging.
bonita.
Yeah,
Bonita.
if someone hears this in
Bonita.
a certain language, this is gonna mean something probably.
Yeah.
Like-
Why is this person
Google
watching a
Translate.
swear word? What did
It's
you
totally
call
a
me?
swear word. I bet it is.
It must be the alarm. I'm guessing that because they're talking about alarm, so that must be that. Then Sabretooth and that Maverick guy go looking for the X-Men because now they're under Psylocke's control. How does this keep happening?
There's a lot of mind control that happens in the 90s, and I thought it was gonna be more of a problem growing up, like quicksand. I thought it was gonna be more of a problem in my life.
Wow.
I do have a really quick side note that I did not notice until I was just looking at this panel. So there's as they're kind of, I don't know, breaking through the mind control. I'm a little confused on who's mind controlled by what here. But Maverick is asking some flunky what floor everybody's on, and he just goes 7, 7, and just repeats it over and over again. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not a I don't think that it's supposed to be a reference at all, but isn't that the thing from Friends where Monica's
7?
going over the erogenous zones of a woman, and she's there's
No
certain
idea.
numbers, and then she just says 7, and she gets really worked up about it. Because that is
I
the
don't
only
know.
thing that is hopping in my brain.
I don't
I
remember
would have
Friends.
to-
I watched
I'm gonna have
it,
to
but I
look
don't
it up now.
remember.
Okay,
Yeah, no.
It's been a
I'm-
while.
Okay. There you
I'm
go.
90% certain, just watch me be completely wrong. But that is now the only thing that has occupied my brain.
7.
Seven.
It is 7.
7.
It is.
A little. What is it? Oh, someone had it on there. Someone's wrote it down.
Vonnie's on it with the Google today.
I appreciate you, Vonnie.
Oh yeah, because she's going. She goes through them all, so she's like a little 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, a 4, a 6, and a 6, 7, a 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. That's how it goes. So you're right. It's the set. She finishes on the 7.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm
Wow.
so glad we went on this journey together.
This is a group effort for the pineapple. That's
Pineapple.
Oh my god. Yeah, I did not
I
notice
can't.
that until just now, and I was like, oh wait, why does that sound weird? Oh, hang on, I think I know why that
Oh,
sounds
no.
weird.
oh no, we've made an unintended connection. Oh no. So meanwhile, back in the lab, Psylocke is still kicking ass, but then all of a sudden
Good for
that
her.
Matsuo guy shows up again and has her.
Boo.
Wearing a
And then we
trench coat.
flash again back to the X-Men, and Sabretooth now is slashing Maverick and talking about his entrails being thrown out, which is bleh, don't like that. But
Fun.
Maverick had started to free Hank, so then Frank was able to free Hank.
Frank.
So Hank,
Frank.
It's Frank. Wait,
It's just a furry
sorry.
Hank. Frank.
I said free
That's all it is.
Frank. That's
I'm
ADHD
sorry, I'm
reading
sorry.
at its finest.
Frank.
Okay.
Frank is the name of the frilled lizard from the Rescuers Down Under.
I
I
forgot about
don't know
that.
why that fucking triggered in my
I don't remember that show.
Like a sleeper agent. Frank?
Frank is the poor little frilled lizard from the Rescuers Down Under.
That's
That
her
gets
That's a
them
Raven
all
moment.
out.
She's had a
Yep.
couple now.
Anyway, so Maverick had managed to free Hank prior to Sabretooth slashing him, and then Hank is able to swing his legs up and somehow break Jubilee's arm free, and then Jubilee throws her little fireworks at Sabretooth. Wolverine then breaks free from his captor somehow. He got better, I guess. With the weirdest noise, it's like skrabrack. Skrabrack. I don't know. It's like SKBRKAK, and I'm like, where is this? Like, is there a dictionary of these terms that Bweent and Sprack are in, like, to look up what they mean? I need a translator.
It's just Klingon.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
just
I fully believe that sound is actually a cat walking across the keyboard. Just
That would
typing
make
out
sense.
Yes,
sounds.
yes.
they're like, what did you come up with today, Kitty? We're going to use that word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Wolverine and now Omega Red are in this fight, and then Sabretooth crashes through the wall because he's getting his ass kicked. Like, Jubilee's kicking his ass, and she, like, flings him through the wall. And then suddenly the X-Men
Good.
arrive to save the day. And they request Wolverine and Psylocke back in the rather, like, hilarious, like, hey, you have something that belongs to us kind of way. And Gambit then refers to Wolverine as a short little fella, which I think is hilarious. And then for some reason, like, in this one panel, like, he's charging cards and his powers are green again, but just for this one panel, because, like, on the very next page, like, they're pink. Like, he's throwing the cards, and they went from green to pink, which is a really weird color change.
Is this the first time they go pink? Because they've been
No, they've
orange.
been
I mean, no,
Yeah.
no,
No,
they've been pink. They've been pink. This
They've
is
been
it's a yeah. This is just
They
like
have
a
been whatever the
random
colorist
little...
decides the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah.
Because the next one, they're very pink. Like the coloring on the next page is gorgeous, honestly. Yeah. So I have two theories for this. One, it was a glitch. Two is that it is foreshadowing because he's repping his future lady's colors, which are green.
That is the correct answer.
Okay, stringboard.
I like to support Vonnie's theories. Okay.
Hey,
Thank
I'm
you.
all for it. All for it.
I do like Rogue's dialogue in this as well, where obviously he's shouting Rogue and she's like, there's only one. And then he kind of thingies her for getting him behind the back, and she's like, don't worry, sugar, the pounding I'm about to deliver will be face to face. I'm like, yes.
There you go.
See, now we just get Rogue and Gambit taking care of business.
Yes.
Whoop, whoop.
And I do like how when the cards run out, apparently we resort to debris, which just, in my head, the mental image of like, shit, I'm out of cards. Rocks. Yes.
Chair.
Okay, that'll work.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, whatever's
Beautiful,
handy.
It's beautiful.
It's
Yes.
Bombs everywhere.
Meme.
So I
Yeah,
should-
and then like going back to the dialogue that you're seeing funny. This, I know that you have your own little like personal soapbox about the Celtic accents. This would be mine.
Okay.
It's a quick aside, but it kind of drives me a little bit nuts when Rogue's dialogue, when she says like sugar, that it has the SH, because why? Where is that extra H coming from? It's not needed. I mean, I think it's just so that we don't like try to read it as like Suga, I guess, but like, who reads it like that? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. You don't say, I gotta go get some sugar at the store.
It's
you know?
Yeah.
Sugar.
Like
Yeah, exactly.
The extra H is it's unnecessary here. It kind of bugs me.
Yeah. I agree.
Also, I will say that here they are taking the accent too far. Riley, you can hop on this as fellow Southerner here if you would like. But we're with some of this. I will say like the I, 100%. That makes sense. I do that. Done that a couple times this episode. Meg has so politely pointed it out. There's a y'all. That's fine too. It is the let's see. Close enough to y'all's fan club that you risk a shooting and a spraying your death factor all over this place. It is the a shooting and a spraying. I've never heard anybody ever say anything like that. We are very much.
I have.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was just that is very much.
But
It's going into like
different words. It
Yosemite
wasn't like
Sam
these words,
territory.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that.
Or wait, I don't know if it'd be Yosemite Sam or Foghorn Leghorn. I don't know. It's one of those. It's one of those like, over there. I can literally feel like my accent is getting thicker as I'm talking about this. But I've never heard anybody be like be like, I say, or like I'm a shooting and a spraying. Like we don't do that here.
Sometimes.
So it was everything,
That's my soapbox.
by the way, for me to hold my shit together when Omega Red made the comment about someone hitting him from behind.
Oh, I know. I was waiting for you to say something.
I was giggling to myself.
It's gotta open his horizons.
Yep. Surprised I didn't get the pineapple for that. There it is.
Oh, there it is. There
Delayed.
it is. Man, that was a delay. I think Vonnie was just delighting in somebody else having accent problems for a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was on stand down for that one.
Just like, this is great.
Basking.
So now we get the X-Men escaping. They escape in the X-Jet. Does that work? Yeah. The X-Jets. And then the
not
building...
the X-Wing.
Not the X-Wing, the X-Jet. The building blows up as they fly away. So they managed to get out of there, like, just in time. They saved the people they needed to save, and then they leave. And then for some reason they go to the German embassy, which is, I guess, like, hey, sorry we were in your country fucking shit up. Our apologies. But we got what we wanted, so we're gonna leave now. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Yay.
So I do appreciate how we're back at the German embassy, and in this scene there's a little bit of kind of post-trauma, dealing with things, and Logan and Scott seem to have a blankie and a hot cocoa. And nobody else does. I mean, I think looking back at this, maybe Psylocke might have something, but why do they get a blankie and a hot cocoa? And nobody else.
See, I feel like Logan deserves it. Like, he was victimized, right? Like, he's had a bad day.
Exactly.
Scott didn't do shit. He doesn't deserve that.
He's the princess.
The favorite son.
His daddy's not even there to be like, give him a blankie. So, and then we have Wolverine goes off again on his own because he can't deal with the team dynamics, apparently. I feel like,
can't either,
here we go again on my own. Like, it just needs that song.
Yes.
Listen, I love me some Whitesnake.
We're just going through all the 80s
We are.
/ early 90s, like, classic.
And then we flash over to Wolverine and the Wolverine, we don't see him yet. We see the bad guys digging up Janice, who is the dead girl that Wolverine theoretically hid things with. And then Wolverine pops up out of nowhere, out of the ground, by the way. Like, they're digging, and then he just, like, pops out of the ground. Because apparently he had time to, A, get there, and B, bury himself above Janice and just, like, lie in wait for them.
I have questions. Was he hiding in there? Was he hiding in the coffin? Under the dirt?
It was one of them camouflage.
How?
I feel like he
put
was
the
in the
dirt
dirt
back?
because he, like, came out of the dirt.
Who put the dirt back?
How?
He burrows. He's a Wolverine. They dig. They tunnel. It's tunneling.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Valid answer.
He made a little
Valid.
dent.
That's what he does. Burrowing.
Yeah. He's just a little guy, so
He's just a little guy.
yeah.
He's a little fella. A short little fella.
Short little fella. And then suddenly, because apparently everyone's showing up at the same spot, that doctor appears again, and he pulls a gun on Wolverine. And then we have, like, Maverick from behind with a steel chair. Just kidding. He shoots the guy in the back of the head. He just pops up and shoots him. And then they're
Just
like,
as effective.
shit, where'd that Matsuo guy go? He got away. So then it's just Wolverine and Maverick alone. And Wolverine gives the carbonadium to Maverick. And then he apparently pulled it out of the
Carbonara.
casket, out of the dead body, off the dead body. I don't know where exactly it
Nobody
was on the
liked
dead body.
Nice.
Nobody liked that.
Found the corpse, found the stuff, gives it to Maverick, and then he
That's
pieces out.
grave
So
robbing.
that's the end.
That's
a little
grave
bit of grave
robbing.
robbing.
Pretty much.
That was the end of that, basically. But that brings us to our last issue for the day, which is Uncanny X-Men number 287. We're going to touch on this one today. It's Bishop to King's 5. That's the issue title. It cover date April 92. Actual release was February of 92. Jim Lee and Scott Lobdell are both writing on this one, so it does tie in with the X-Men series because they're both writing that one as well. Penciler is John Romita Jr., so we don't have Jim Lee on pencils this time. Inkers, we have Chris Ivey, Bill Sakenowitz, Bob Wiacek, Scott Williams, and Dan Panasian. I don't know how to say the last name. Colorist, Joe Rosas, and Gina Going. The Gambit appearance in this one, he's not really in the issue, but there's plot relevance, so I didn't want to skip it. Because we're going to start getting into more Bishop-centric comics, like he's going to be coming in here. And this will help set up how he treats Remy. Again, we've kind of gone over the Witness before. But this issue is very Bishop-centric, and we touched on it in episode 13 during that alt-bit track. But it's important to touch on it once more, because this is where we get like that Witness being introduced, which leads to the suspicion falling on Gambit once Bishop comes into his universe, and it influences like how his character is treated. As we've seen in the last couple of X-Men comics, they're not sure exactly where Gambit stands. They don't know a lot about him. So they're already kind of like, hey, what's up with this dude? And then Bishop comes in and essentially throws more drama on that particular sequence.
He's a traitor.
So this is the What If that we covered last episode. This and the What If are kind of like parallel stories to a certain extent. So we start with Bishop and two others. They're stuck in our present, which is the past in their world. And they're involved in a firefight with Fitzroy's men. So in this universe, which is our main continuity universe, Fitzroy goes into the past, Bishop and his men follow him, and then they're all involved in a kerfuffle together instead of Fitzroy getting there first, killing some guy, and then them showing up later getting blamed for it. The X-Men kind of see something's going on. Jean's using Cerebro, she sees something's going on, and they go to kind of ride into the rescue of this fight that's happening. Storm then realizes that Bishop is involved, and during the conflict between Fitzroy's men and Bishop's men, the two other guys that come with Bishop die, and he's left alone by himself in the past. He wants to kill Fitzroy, but the X-Men won't let him because it's rude. Storm, the voice of reason, says that the X-Men don't condone a retribution by murder. Again, rude, but, I guess she has a point. Bishop is upset by this, and then in the future, apparently they kill people all the time, so he's like, hey, this is no big deal, it's fine. Why are you oppressing me? Like, this is what I do. They think that he then tries to take a shot at the X-Men. Colossus knocks him the fuck out, and then they realize he was actually aiming at some bad guy that was kind of off in the distance, and it just happened to look like he was aiming at the X-Men. So they're like, oh, whoopsie, sorry. They then
My bad.
kind of lose him for a second. He gets up and limps away, presumably after Fitzroy. Then we get like a flashback sequence that shows Bishop and the two guys that were with him following Fitzroy into the sewers, where they stumble upon the X-Men's war room and capture Fitzroy. Bishop then stumbles upon that transmission of Jean Grey saying the X-Men were betrayed by one of their own and that Xavier was the first to die. Again, so this is all he knows about the past, is like the X-Men are all dead, Xavier was the first one to get killed, and Jean is saying that this someone from the inside has betrayed them. Bishop is now like super confused about this, so he goes to the Witness, this asshole, who speaks in riddles, because as we've discussed, he's an enigmatic bastard. He's not going to give us any information that we need. All that does is further piss off Bishop, because he's like, hey, you were there, you were the Witness, like, what has happened? And Witness is just like, I ain't telling you shit, son. Like, you're on your own. Figure it out. Then we flash back to immediately before the events of this issue. You see Fitzroy escaping through the time portal, and Bishop and his men follow. Bishop then wakes up again in the present, so we get the vibe that this is all kind of a flashback, like his mind is flashing back while he's unconscious to show how he got here. And then he wakes up like surrounded by the X-Men, and then he was like, hey, I'm I'm here. Like, these are the X-Men that I, like, learned about. Oh, my God. And also, is it being unconscious during, like, things Forge's trick? Like, is he just taking Forge's deal now? Like...
Yeah.
That's where he's been.
Yeah, no, he totally is.
So then the issue kind of wraps up with the professor meeting with Bishop, and then to everyone's shock, he basically was like, "Team, this is the newest X-Men."
Yeah,
Like, we
here he
have
is.
recruited him. I had 5 minutes alone with him, read his mind, and clearly he's here for good things, so we're going to go ahead and recruit him.
Isn't that how they get all their new members? Just, I don't know, he showed up.
Yeah.
He's cool. Roll with it.
People
But
just
is
show
he
up,
cool?
and he's like, "I guess you're part of the team now. It's fine."
Yeah. Again, it's okay. So I think it's like the cat distribution system, but it's like the mutant distribution system.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just
So
show
again,
up.
not a lot of Gambit relevance for this one, but it does kind of set up future stuff. So I wanted to at least touch on it. Like I said, there's not really any Gambit in it at all, except for I don't think he's even present in any of the like X-Men scenes there. But it does set up the interactions that he's going to be having with Bishop in the next couple of comics that we're going into. So that wraps up our comic arcs for today, and leads us to our special dual edition Smasher Pass. Because we couldn't be bothered to make a decision to this one. So, Riley, start us off with the first one.
Okay. Okay, so, special dual edition, because, yeah, y'all can't decide.
Okay, so this is what
so
happens.
first one.
Meg asked me. She was like, between these two, and I'm like, both.
Why not both?
Both.
Yeah.
At the same time.
I see you, ma'am. I see you, ma'am. Okay.
And the
Okay.
pineapple's out.
Ooh, okay. First one, Basketball Gambit. Smash or pass?
Smash. Immediate smash.
Okay,
Wow.
Vonnie really smashed
Never
it
wanted to
here.
answer a question
She's-
faster in my life.
Wow.
Vonnie's screen just went all green with that. All green.
So,
I don't even need to justify my reasons. Just
smash.
look at the panel.
You're good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, 100%.
Smash.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. The
Second.
second one.
Second, Motorcycle First Date Gambit.
Smash.
Smash.
Also
Okay.
immediate smash.
Well, I was gonna say
No
y'all,
brainer.
y'all took a little bit of time on that, so
That was actually surface tension. My sign was stuck to my desk. That would be my lovely little to-go cup, just sticking, condensating all over the place. No, otherwise that was definitely a immediate smash for both. Basketball Gambit needs no justification, honestly. Just, First Date Gambit, just. Yeah, no, I like the outfit. I like that it was paired with the uniform boots, honestly. Like, I
Okay.
don't even mind. I think that's cool. It looks good.
it is cool.
It works. He's not trying too hard.
I've always liked that.
Yeah.
So for this week's Charge the Card, for those of you looking to raise the stakes on your Gambit cosplay, there's an artist on Etsy called ArtChrist, and they're also on Instagram under the same name, that has designed this really, really awesome LED playing cards. There's a set of 3 of them. They light up, but they retail a little pricey. They're at $220. Get it on their Etsy. I'm going to go ahead and link it, but I think they're pretty badass for actually the price.
They are pretty
And
cool.
if you're looking to kind of like elevate your Gambit cosplay, it's a worthwhile investment. For comic spotting for the second half of April, out today, April 15th, is X-Men United number 2, X-Men Divided. Gambit is on a variant team cover by Mahmoud Asrar. It looks like he's probably going to be in it. I'm not sure. We'll have to go take the issues one at a time as they come out and figure out if he's actually in it or not. But he has been on the cover art for pretty much the first 2, and I think also on the 3rd issue. So presumably he's going to be in it. If not, we'll figure it out. Rogue number 4, he's also possibly going to be in that. He has been in pretty much every issue thus far. That's also coming out on April 15th, and he's going to be on the Nogi-san variant. There's a Virgin variant of that one as well. It's a really nice cover. He's just kind of a background photo with Rogue as the center. If you're looking to upgrade or add to your comic variant collection, that is there for you. For actor spotting, We have Alessandro Giuliani, the voice of Gambit from X-Men Evolution, is going to be at the Calgary Expo in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, April 23rd through the 26th. And Phil Lamar, the voice of Gambit and Wolverine of the X-Men, is going to be at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo in Huntsville, Alabama, April 17th through the 19th. That's all we got for you guys this week. Thank you for hanging tight with us. The next episode, we're going to go into another alt bit. Woohoo! And then we're going to start diving into some Wolverine comics where Gambit appears. So stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.